All right, today we're going to talk about elasticity review, an introduction, some of the samples that I gave you last class. I hope that you looked those over and you have some ideas. Is that right? Yes. Okay. We're going to briefly talk about the economist Alfred Marshall, who is the one who wrote about elasticity, as well as putting together in our current economic state, and became one of the fathers of microeconomics. Okay, an internet activity that you're going to work on, as well as a quick PowerPoint review if we have time for that. And then you also had some problems for homework, and we'll let you all show us about those as well. And through the brief article there a little bit, and then what we're going to talk about as we go down here is Table 5. And you'll have to, it's too long to look on one screen, so you'll have to scan down through it. And we're going to share some observations here.
Salt, matches, toothpicks.
We have salt. What else?
Matches.
Matches.
Toothpicks.
Coffee. Automobiles for the long run.
Everybody checking each other?
Residential natural gas.
And air travel for the short run is the same.
Great. All right, what else? A couple more.
Yeah, like you said,
Did you get automobiles?
gasoline and
We
short
did
run.
not.
Point two.
Automobiles.
Automobiles and
And gasoline.
tobacco products.
Tobacco products are almost 24.
Okay, you're looking at the numbers. I'm not.
The
Tobacco products
legend,
are short run,
Okay.
while automobiles are long run.
legal services, short run. Did you get coffee?
Yes. Well,
Fish,
it was said, and I didn't write it down. Fish.
cod, to be exact.
Yeah,
consumed at
cod
home.
consumed at home.
Why just cod? Any idea?
Because
Because
they can be replaced by different fish.
Did we say that about most of them?
Halibut.
Okay. All right. I think that's pretty much covers it. What about some of the services? We oftentimes overlook those.
Taxi service.
Right?
Oh, physicians, doctors.
Okay. Good list.
Yeah.
All right. What factors would most likely explain why salt is inelastic?
it can't be replaced.
Yeah, because there's only so much salt out there.
Well, salt has very specific uses that hardly any other minerals or other things used in cooking could be used for.
Okay. It's somewhat seen as a need.
Especially if you're preserving things, making things at home.
Sure.
Salt's very much needed in that process.
Preservative. What other type of need might be?
A spice.
If someone has low sodium issues,
Do we need it to live, to survive?
yeah, that's what,
Sodium.
You need
as
a
I said, if
small
someone
amount of
doesn't have
it
enough
to
sodium intake,
survive.
low sodium.
Okay.
And if we were talking about your budget, where does salt play into your budget?
Really cheap.
Salt tends to be fairly cheap.
Okay. You know that's not one of my favorite words, so. Inexpensive. And is it a large portion of your budget?
Yeah.
You don't have to buy it. Like, it doesn't really go bad. It keeps for a long time and you don't have to buy it very often.
Okay.
Once you go to Sam's Club, about like 50 pounds of salt, that would be a giant portion of your budget.
50 pounds of salt would be a lot of salt. Maybe a lifetime?
Probably.
All right. Why would the demand for toothpicks be inelastic?
Because they're so easy to make. Oh, wait.
Well,
You're
they're
thinking of something.
Yeah, not bad.
They're inexpensive and it's like a luxury, but it's an inexpensive luxury.
A luxury how?
They're not necessary for life, but if you get something between your teeth, I mean, it's nice to get it out. So it's not necessary, but it's useful.
Okay. Anything else? And what did you say about cost?
They're cheap, very
Cheap.
inexpensive. Sorry.
Okay. And in proportion to your budget?
It's a very
Relatively
small portion of your budget.
And, well, a small portion.
Okay. Anything else that you observed in the list?
Not everyone buys toothpicks, so since it's a lot smaller of a group that buys them, that group will buy it more often even if there's a slight increase in price. More than
So if
relative
we were
to the-
comparing our groups of salt and toothpick buyers.
Salt would be a lot larger.